Alright, so off camera, since the last episode, we've now gathered, I believe, the exact souls needed to finish getting the rest of Sigurd's armor. So we're going to go ahead, pick that up, and take his armor set to him so that we can advance his quest line.
Oh, yeah. Can't resist it, can you?
Afterwards, we will take on Deacons of the Deep.
Thanks, good comp.
And like we mentioned on the last episode, this is the one time in this run that we are allowing the purchase option to be used, simply because without it you cannot complete Sigurd's quest line, which is something that we would like to do. Is it strictly necessary? No. Could you do the quest line, or skip his quest line, so that way you could guarantee no purchases had been made? Sure. And if we were strictly adhering to that rule and not allowing this one-time exception, I would understand it. But in this one case, we are doing so just to allow his quest line to continue. It doesn't directly help our character in any way, shape, or form. If anything, I just had to give almost 2 level ups worth of souls. Alright, so now we have saved Sigurd from the well in a way. So now we can press on and take on Deacons of the Deep. I also don't know yet where exactly in the order, but I know that we are also getting close to where bosses are going to start getting a bit more demanding. Since we're here, I'll go ahead and head to the back. I believe this is an Emperor. Can always use those. Does look like, while our damage is not perfect, our damage is sufficient to keep the crowd mostly at bay. Shoulders down. That's low enough. So now I can just hyper focus. Got stuck. Nope, getting stuck. Okay. Oh, probably gonna die. I believe that's the largest highest amount of fatter deacons I've ever seen. I don't know if that directly has any bearing. Oh, no you don't. Good gracious. Would you stop healing him, please? I would really appreciate that. I am probably going to lose this fight. Because I can no longer heal. I'm about to have a massive spell. Looks like here, maybe if I focus on the deacon part, perhaps I would do better. But if he maintains and gets his heals going, I am going to fall behind. And I have not been focusing on my weapon stats yet. So I cannot rely on a different weapon just yet. I do have these that would help. So I am more than likely going to need to augment my damage. I don't have any particular augmentation in mind. Fire should hopefully be sufficient. I should have waited to pop that ember so that I could get that full heal. Gonna dodge through the giant. Nope. I was gonna say, probably gonna take some hit here. But it's not a lot of damage, so should be fine. go ahead and pop some greens. Nope. That's not the right button. And he's healing. Getting smacked across the arena. And that'll do it. So it is indeed possible to do this one with the base scaling, the way it is configured, even if you have not yet leveled your damaging stats. The key here, though, in this case was if you're going to do that, you're going to need hyper focus. Normally I like to clear as much of the arena as possible to keep their numbers at a minimum. That particular strategy will apparently not work, or if you do, your dodges have to be more on point, or some combination of factors. Anyway, we were able to successfully kill the Deacons of the Deep. I'm gonna head back in here. I don't know if Cirrus is ready to get advanced on her quest line yet or not. Does not appear to be. Henri, on the other hand, should be.
Oh, we spoke at we the matter of old applicant.
Yep, hope you got all that. So go ahead, pop that soul.
Welcome, how speak. Very well, then top taken up.
I think from this point forward, and it's 24, we can start. We don't yet have enough, but we can start from this point forward doing our weapon damage, getting our strength and dexterity up.
Farewell, Ashley the Flip.
Because I do not think we yet need that's the wrong one. I want this one. We're at 64% with our current loadout. So we do not yet need to consider that. We could always change out our equipment if we wanted to play around with heavier weaponry, but at present we currently don't even have the stats for it. So for now, this will definitely be sufficient. But let's go ahead and get that Estus flask strengthened. And burn that other bone shard. So with the deacons done, we can return Crucifixion Woods. And I don't normally take on the two NPCs that jump you at the beginning of this swamp area. But I think I'm going to, because I am unfamiliar with their weapon scaling, especially long term, but at the very beginning, I don't know if they would be useful or not. It's interesting that they haven't attacked. Part of me wishes I had a bow, but well, just got invaded. So, let's drop down here. Because at least then I can light it. I was gonna say, I know he's coming down. Oh, and he's decided to join in. Oh well. So we will probably be failing here. I don't really see this being a win. But that's interesting. Really? Because you're the one at this point who's now picked the fight, but whatever. And I realize I'm just delaying the inevitable. But really feel like one way or the other on this. So, yeah, if I can waste his time, I'll waste it. Invasions is probably one of my least favorite sides to the Dark Souls equation. I get why it exists. It's an interesting feature, but personally, I mean, I don't ever choose PvP. So I get why it's like, you know, then why play online? Because co-op is a wonderful thing too. So it's unfortunate that the two are now joined. Oh. And there's the other one. I was curious if he would invade or not. Or, invade is the wrong word. Join. Oh, he almost fell off. And he did. Oh, he's probably gonna knock me off. Nope. Oh, okay. Ladder trap for the win. But that's more where I was interested in. I wanted to see the weapons. So let's take a look. Am I able to switch to either of these? Probably not. But this one in particular has a C and a D scaling. At least at the beginning, and it's going to be a decent sized greatsword. But let's press on real quick. I think this is the shard. Nope. Don't dodge into him, dodge around him. Skip the cinematic. Heal. Go this way. Rolled in, rolled in, rolled in. Boink, 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 boink. Boink, 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 boink. We will press forward here. After killing this guy. And watch for the... I guess the goat man there wasn't there yet. No matter. We'll extinguish that fire. Blink, blink. Now, press through these guys. Get that bonfire lit. Down here. Boom, get the shard. I'm gonna go on up here. There's no need to get the Dreamcatcher's ashes since we're not making purchases. There's no reason for me to get the crystal lizard up here either. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit the bonfire. And rest at it just so that I can top off my health at Estus. Slide on down. Jump off the ladder. Huh. I am apparently floating on top of the slugs. I think that's a shard, but it could be souls. And it's a shard. Pretty sure that's a shard. And now he's after us. So we'll put out the fire. I probably could have gone back to the shrine bonfire. But let's press on. I'll do the shrine bonfire after we do the next one. Huh.